Hello and welcome everybody to another Duskmourn House of Horror draft. I'm Paul Cheon and today we are sitting at rank number 4. Still at rank number 4 by the way, despite starting at rank 4 yesterday and going 7-1 and getting a trophy. So we have a tough road ahead of us. There's going to be lots of wins that we need to get before we climb the ranks. Hopefully by the end of this draft we can hit rank number 3. Now before I head into this draft, I wanted to say that this video is brought to you by tcgplayer.com. Check out tcgplayer.com for all your TCG singles and sealed product needs. If you want to purchase sealed product or singles at the most competitive prices, make sure you check them out. Click that affiliate link in the description below. Additionally, check out heavyplay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. We're talking about deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, and more. Go to heavyplay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. Additionally, if you're going to be going to MagicCon Vegas, I'm going to be there casting the World Championship. They're going to have a booth there, so make sure you swing by and say hi. Okay. New pack. New day. Marina Vendrell. You know, one day I'm going to make this happen. Maybe on a ladder reset, I'll try this out. But today is not that day. Sorry, Marina. But for me, let's take a look at the uncommons. Wow, the commons are really bad. The best common in this pack is Fear of Surveillance, which isn't a bad card. I like this solid 2-drop, but I'm going to slam Under the Skin. Definitely the best uncommon in this pack. If you want to be Boros, Arabella is definitely very, very good, especially if you can find ways to make her unblockable. For example, cards like the Ragged Playmate. Wickerfolk Thresher is solid, but not on the same level as Under the Skin. I absolutely love this card, and I love green. It's everything I want. And moving into pack number 2, we have a Doomsday Excruciator, which I haven't had work yet. The problem is, you know, if this costs 6 red, maybe it's playable, but black is just not a good enough color to go mono. Obviously, you can try to reanimate this, but I'm going to take Break Down the Door. Final Vengeance is a nice removal spell, but I like it more in black-red. Glimmer Burst is a nice card draw effect. Bunch of decent commons, right? But I think Break Down the Door, especially after first pick Under the Skin, makes a lot of sense. I love the flexibility of this card. It also just does a really good job of getting you Delirium, just because it's an instant that manifests Dread. To go with, for example, all the other, a lot of the other manifest cards are sorcery, so this being an instant really helps you get that Delirium. Also, just the Disenchant effect is strong. Okay, oh, I mean, that's a Spine Seeker Centipede. And I think somebody actually in my Discord did an update. I think they used some 17 lands data to do an update on what the best common in the set was. And I believe, as recently, Centipede may be the best one. And I know Luis actually said this, and we talked about actually Scorching Dragonfire versus Centipede and which one's better. Given our start, I'm going to take the Centipede here. But first pick, first pack, I'm still not sure which one I take between the two. Let me know what you think. Are you a Scorching Dragonfire kind of person? Green and red are the two best colors, or would you take the Centipede? Noting that Boros seems like it could be open, but guess what? I'm not a Boros fan. If I can do anything in my power to avoid Boros, I generally will, and it's not like I'm taking a bad card. Fear of Being Hunted, Dragonfire, and Midnight Mayhem, particularly Midnight Mayhem in red-white is quite strong, and we did pass the Arabella. So I'm hoping that the person we're passing to ends up in Boros, and then we can just go Green X. Let's Play a Game, notably, is quite good in the black Delirium decks, but let's take the Centipede here. Starting the draft off nicely with 3 green cards, and here, the best card in the pack is a Glassworks. I do not mind red-green Delirium. Not seeing a ton of blue. And these green 2-mana creatures are kind of replaceable, so I think Glassworks has a higher ceiling, so I will take that. Noting that we did pass Scorching Dragonfire, so there, you know, obviously red can certainly be contested in pack number 2, but that's still not going to stop me from taking the Glassworks out of that pack. Then now we have a weaker pack. Here. We have Final Vengeance as a removal spell, although I think it's the first black card that we've seen. And there's a Bashful Beastie and a Moldering Gym Weight Room. I think I'm just going to take Beastie just to have a nice little big creature in my deck. Moldering Gym is kind of free and you can kind of get them late. Whereas every now and then my deck is kind of short on 5-mana plays. And the Beastie is just a perfectly fine addition to the deck. Trying to figure out what our second color is supposed to be, but I'm just going to keep taking green cards. Defiant Survivor is the better of the survival cards. Oftentimes it's a 3-2, but every now and then, if you get it to connect or find some small synergies to go with it, obviously just getting one manifest out of this is extremely powerful. Glimmerlight's fine, but I'm going to take the Defiant Survivor here. Notably, this is the second Final Vengeance that we see, but just going to cut off as much green as possible. And wow, people are still sleeping on the Beastie. You still see this card super late. It's one of the better green uncommons in the set. Green is trying to do the Delirium thing. It doesn't take very long to turn this thing on with a combination of all the manifest cards that you have. So I will slam this. Notably seeing a few more black cards. Black-green could be the color combination that we need to be, but not going to commit myself to the second color just yet because Beastie was definitely the best card out of this pack. And now we have this pack where there's a Spectral Snatcher, but I'm just going to take Turn Inside Out. This is probably the best combat trick in the set, at least at common. And red didn't seem super duper open, but if I'm a more aggressively slanted red-green Delirium deck, Turn Inside Out is certainly fantastic. And not missing out on too much by taking that card. And here I will take Impossible Inferno. We're a little bit light on interaction here, and if I'm red-green specifically, I don't mind one copy of this card in my deck. Typically, you're going to have enough mana to get to 5 with the centipedes and stuff, and this often reads 5 mana, kill a thing, draw a card. So, not seeing any of the multicolored Delirium cards, but, you know, or the red-green Delirium cards, but I think that's fine. Here we have the choice between Say Its Name and Wary Watchdog, and I do like Say Its Name a lot, and we do have a couple of Delirium cards, but we also have 0/2 drops, so I'm going to take the Wary Watchdog. Here I'll slam this Lakeside Shack. I often do like splashing blue in these type of decks, so don't mind that. And, you know, a reasonable start. No bombs or anything like that. Well, Under the Skin is actually kind of a bomb, so that's, I guess, as bomby as you'll get for this style of deck. All right, moving into pack number 2. Split Up is the best card in this pack, but there was no indication that we should be white. We saw some Boros cards. I think for us, I don't think I'm taking the Percussionist. It's going to be between either the Thresher and the Survivor. And I'm going to take the Thresher. It's an artifact creature, helps me with Delirium. I also have 4 3-mana plays already, so happy enough with the Thresher in my deck. Ooh, now we have an interesting pick. The thing is, our red isn't even that great. And I know we did not see blue in pack 1, but I don't care. This card is just that good. I do like me a Centipede, but this card just, it gives you so many free wins. Like it's just unbelievable how good this card is. Helps you get Delirium, etc., etc. I can also certainly splash the red, and I have the Lakeside Shack. I love me a Spineseeker Centipede, but I'm taking the Bookworm here. And now we have this pack, which is much more underwhelming. The Oblivious Bookworm is a card that's so powerful that it's certainly worth splashing. I don't really want to take Fear of Exposure here. I know it combos with the Defiant Survivor, but that's it. So I think I'm going to take the highest upside pick here in the Piggy Bank because there's still a world where we're maybe a more aggressive red-green deck, and the Piggy Bank is obviously also a fantastic 2-mana play. But we'll see. We'll kind of see how this pack plays out, right? I took this Piggy Bank, but it's certainly possible that we still end up in a blue-green deck splashing red, particularly with Paranormal Analyst out of this pack. Now, again, we saw no blue. Doesn't really matter. We can just be 3 colors, and these are amazing signpost uncommons, especially in this color combination that's looking to do the manifesting. Right now, we already have 4 ways to manifest. Gonna slam the Analyst. I also need 2 drops. I do like Unable to Scream, but not more than the Paranormal Analyst. And now, it's an easy curse Windbreaker. Terramorphic Expanse is a good splash card, but this card's awesome in blue-green. Oftentimes, you're going to have large green creatures that you want to kind of take to the skies. I mean, look at the combo with the Thresher. That's really, really good. And also with Analyst plus Bookworm, any good 3-mana effect with Manifest is good. For example, Twist Reality would also be a nice addition, but I don't think it's better than the Cursed Windbreaker here. So really, really loving this start here so far. It looks like we're shifting over to a blue-green deck, possibly splashing red for these removal spells, but possibly not. Possibly not. So now we have an interesting pick 4 here. Conductive Machete versus Beastie Beatdown versus the Lighthouse. Honestly, I'm just going to go for power here. I'm taking the Beatdown. I need interaction. I think I'm just going to go Teamer. Beatdown's awesome. These are my only interactive spells. Let's go for it and just make sure we get the fixing later. Although I'm not going to take another Glassworks over Beastie. This deck's going to get Delirium pretty easily, so this is just an excellent cheap creature to play in your deck. So let's take that one. Growing Dread. Nice. Pick 8. We are doing it here. And now we got a lighthouse. I don't like Fear of Imposters, but I do love a lighthouse with this configuration. Liking the start. This deck has enough threes where I don't really see myself playing the long neck. So I'll take the Branch Snapper in case I need a random large creature to flip up. Okay, I guess I have 3 Branch Snappers. I mean, I'm perfectly happy not playing a single copy of them. Oh my gosh, 4. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to take MVS. I'm just going to take the MVS. Who knows what ends up happening? I feel like we're likely going to be blue-green here, but I'm just going to take the MVS because there's just no world where I play 4 Branch Snappers. In fact, there's a chance I play 0. I mean, yeah, right now I'm just playing none of these. Okay, moving on to this pack. Like I said, I do have the splash, but I'm still trying to keep my splash to a minimum unless my mana fixing gets a little bit better. So there's a Glassworks, but I just don't see a reason not to take Cursed Windbreaker here. So let's just go ahead and take another Manifest card here to go with Growing Dread and Oblivious Bookworm. And now we have a really solid pack, and I'm slamming the Centipede here. We have so many 3s now, though. But noting that I think it's much better than the Survivor, particularly because we're looking to splash red. Probably going to look to play 2 Mountains with all these Manifest cards. And I do like it more than the Defiant Survivor. So let's take the Centipede here. And avoid 3 mana cards if we can help it now. Now we have the choice between Beastie number 3 or the Bleeding Woods. We have like what? 1, 2, 3 Delirium cards, 5 Delirium cards. I mean, I'm just going to keep... I like the Bleeding Woods, but I'm just... People just keep passing me Beasties. I'm just going to keep taking it. I'm a Beastie boy. All right. Now we have the choice between Dragonfire, Scorching Dragonfire, and Betrayer's Bargain, and I think I like the card that kills bigger things, especially because since we're splashing red, part of why this card's so good is the fact that you can play it on turn 2, but if I'm splashing, I'd rather just have the thing that kills more things. So let's take the Bargain and move on. And now this pack has absolutely nothing, so I don't know. Creeping Peeper doesn't seem very good. Haunted Screen doesn't seem good. Certainly not playing Cautious Survivor. I guess I'll take the Researcher in case like I randomly don't have enough cheap creatures, but I don't see a world where that happens. That's a Shroud Stomper, but I'm very happy with the Conductive Machete here. Just another good Manifest card to go in our deck. Now we're going to round out our curve with another 2 mana play in the Flesh Burrower, which is fine. And yeah, Say Its Name seems reasonable, although we'll note that I'm a little bit concerned that this deck might deck itself, but with triple Beastie, double Centipede, and the Thresher and the Beatdown, I feel like Say Its Name is fine, but just again noting that my like fear of decking myself is very real. Actually, I don't think I'm supposed to play this. There's a Chandelier. Should I play that? I have so much Manifest and so much Self-Mill. Maybe this is a Chandelier deck. You know, I really haven't played the Chandelier much, but if there's a deck where it seems appropriate, it might be this one. Let's take a look. I actually have lots of cards here, so certainly not playing that Cryptid Inspector, probably. People are going to yell at me for that again, but I really don't care. You can yell at me all you want. Okay, so keeping the red to... We want more blue because our blue cards are things that we want to cast early. I definitely want at least 9 green sources. So this is 9, 10, 12, 17. This gives us 7 blue, 9 green, and 3 red, and then all the green mana fixing, which seems appropriate. I don't really think I need any of these land cyclers or any of these cards here, so let's figure out what we want to cut from this group of cards. Actually, I'm going to clean this up real quick. Okay, so this is what we have, and yeah, I mean, I do have a lot of... How much Manifest do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5. I don't really count this. 6, 7. I'm still going to cut it. Like, I have so many 3s. Like, tell me which 3-drop Cryptid Inspector is better than. Possibly Defiant Survivor, but with double Windbreaker, I think it's worth it to play the Survivor here. Still need to cut 2 cards here. I think we can... We have a bunch of Patchwork Beasties, so I think I can cut probably a Flesh Burrower. I think it's the worst of my 2s, because the Watchdog helps me get Delirium. This deck's going to get Delirium very, very quickly. I actually don't know if I want to be casting Say Its Name. I have so much Manifest and say Self-Mill already, and I have in Under the Skin to get something back. So I'm wondering if this is necessary. You know, honestly, I'm just not a believer in the Chandelier. I'm just not a believer. I just feel like with the triple beastie, this deck actually just looks like it's going to beat people down. I have 11 creatures, but I have like a bunch of manifest cards too, right? 1, 2, I have 3, 6, 5, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have 18 creatures. I feel like I'm just going to be able to beat down my opponents before, you know, just crazy things happen. And now I just have to decide on my green and red mana split. Yeah, no, I'm going to still keep it like this just because I have 3 2-drops that are blue. And it's just really important that I have the blue on turn 2 if possible. So we'll go with this. It looks okay. Just classic teamer. We'll see how this plays out. I am looking forward to it. Wish I had a little more interaction. All right, anyways, before round 1 starts, I just wanted to say that if you've been enjoying this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, the best way to do so is through my Patreon channel. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Shout out to all the patrons. Thank you so much for your support. Access to the Patreon will give you access to my Discord channel, along with a variety of other benefits that you can check out in the link below. All right, round 1. Teamer. My happy place. I like it. All right. I'll keep this. It's 3 forest, 2 red cards, but I do have a wary watchdog on turn 2. And the I mean, that's why the watchdog is great, though. It surveils, and we found a centipede right off the top, which is great. This is the type of deck that might want a Moldering Gym. Although I do have a million 3 drops already. But let's take wary watchdog. I will keep island or mountain. I will not keep cursed Windbreaker. Overgrown Zealot's kind of annoying. I can't attack through it. There is the Cryptid Inspector that I always make fun of. Oh, they didn't have a 3-drop. Interesting. Alright, we are certainly getting a mountain here with the Centipede. Can use Glassworks to... Actually, I might want to just kill off the Overgrown Zealot. Is that crazy? They missed a land drop. I guess, I mean, it just depends on what they play this turn. Although, killing the Inspector also... Oh, the Beastie doesn't do anything. They have 2 mana. That is very, very interesting. Yeah, let's go for it. If they have a counterspell, so be it, right? Or a pump spell, like a Horrid Vigor or something. See, why didn't you just play that, like, to get an extra point of damage in? Like, what else? I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't know what else they have. It just seems a little bit weird. But the good thing here is we are continuing to hit our land drops. They milled El Nico. We're going to take some damage here from the Cryptid Inspector, but it's okay. We do have the Impossible Inferno to take out the Inspector if it gets a little bit out of hand. Looks like maybe they have some kind of a bite spell. What on earth is this card? I think they're going to flip it up. Alright, I'll block with the Watchdog. Wow, is it really nothing? Okay. I don't want the land, actually. Alright, 3 types in the yard. And the Inferno gives us the 4th type. Break down the door. I can kill the Beastie, but I don't really care about killing the Beastie. Another red source would be nice. I'm going to just play the Thresher. And pass. The reason being is... What are they... Okay. The reason being here is... next turn I can get an attack in with this. Man, they are doing a lot of work for 2 mana. They have a really nice kind of synergistic deck going here. Alright, so that is a 5/6. We will take 5. Coordinated clobbering. Oh, unable to screw. Dear lord. Okay. Gosh. Let me think, okay? Let me think. So I can use Break Down the Door to kill Unable to Scream, then Beastie beat down the Inspector. Yeah, I just take it all, because then I'll have Delirium. The question is actually whether or not I want to actually attack with the Wickerfolk Thresher. I'm at 8 life. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, I think it's actually a bad idea. At least until I can untap and cast my Inferno. Like, they have 3 spells in hand. And if they get this out of the way, I need to have... Or if I attack with the Thresher and they get the Centipede out of the way, I'm in a lot of trouble. But it should be pretty tough for them to attack through a 7/6. Okay. Interesting. They have 1 card left in hand. I am going to wait a turn. I'm going to play this patiently. They drew their white source. So they can certainly have... I think they're splashing white for Nico, but they could certainly have Trapped in the Light. I don't think they have a good attack. Wow. 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 They must have just a... Oh. I see. I have 7 mana. Alright, I'm going to put this on top. I'm going to block a face-down card. I really should be paying attention to what they're manifesting, by the way. Alright. For 3. We get to play Thresher. We get to play Survivor. We get to hit for 3. Hopefully we can use this to stabilize. What the hell? They just top-decked the Overlord of the Flood Pits. Are you kidding me? What on earth? What on earth is that? Wow. Do I have... I guess I have an instant speed removal spell. Oh my gosh. How disgusting is that? So I have Betrayer's Bargain. They had no cards in hand. Or no, maybe they had 1. No, they had no cards in hand and just ripped Overlord of the Flood Pits of all cards. Wow. That's insane. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I guess we play Bookworm and we just need to find... I have the 1 removal... I've drawn 2 of my 3 removal spells. I even found my Disenchant. So I'm going to keep this in my hand because I need to loot and see what we find. Oh, that's disgusting. That's seriously disgusting. I thought we did a pretty solid job of stabilizing that board. And we were about to turn the corner there. But then, you know... Top decks happen. Okay, moving on here. Great hand. We have all of our colors. And we have turn 2 Bookworm, turn 3 Growing Dread. Cannot complain about this one. Piranha Fly from the opponent. Let's play the Bookworm. Let's loot. Let's discard the 5-mana creature. Glassworks, that's unfortunate. Okay, nice little curve from them. I will play the Survivor, just like, might as well, right? Most upside, they already used a removal spell. Like, obviously they can kill this, that's a thing. But if they don't, then we obviously get value. We got value. Let's good. Very, very good. Let's go ahead and go red. Play Glassworks. Kill the stock researcher. Attack. Manifest. Ooh. Let's manifest the analyst. 2 out of 4 on the beastie here. We have land and creature. And we do have this impossible inferno to kill something, so things looking pretty decent here. And they're like out of... Did they mulligan a bunch? Like, how are they out of gas already? Oh, this is not good for them. I get to impossible inferno here. Let's kill the face down card. An attack. We get to manifest again. What do I want to manifest? I already have creature in the yard, so I can just manifest the centipede. Now, well, you know what? They actually do have me on a 2-turn clock. I just realized. Hold on. Oh, wow. They didn't conduct a machete me. Okay. Whew. If they machete... Oh, no. That's not a 2-turn clock. It's... Never mind. I thought this was +4. All right. Our board was just too big. And, you know, that's why the Defiant Survivor... Of the survival cards, the payoff is at least there. The Cartographer gets you a land, it's like whatever, right? The Cautious Survivor gains you 2 life, really? Like, why couldn't it just get like +1/+1 counters or something? Alright, but a nice quick comeback victory there after the devastation of that round 1 loss. Okay, good mana here once again, and a nice little mana curve. I will lead out with the Lakeside Shack here, as it's my only green source, so I can play turn 2 Manifest Dread. Ideally, we can find a 3rd mana source untapped, so I can run out either Break Down the Door or the Centipede on turn 3. But definitely not going to just miss out on being able to play the Manifest Dread on turn 2. Oh, well... So that makes things a little more interesting, because now that I drew the Patchwork Beastie, I can just play that instead. And then that guarantees that I can play something on turn 3. Yeah, I'm in for that. Like, also, Manifest Dread, like I said, doesn't do much against an Inquisitive Glimmer that's on board. And I do have the option here. I can choose to kill the Glimmer here. The Glimmer is very scary on turn 2. So it's certainly something that I can try to do. Yeah, they just played a... They use it to play a turn 3 Clammy Prowler. That's annoying. I mean, do I just kill the 2/5? Do I kill the 2/5 or the 2/3? Whatever. Do your worst. Just run you out of resources. Let's do it now before they have counters. The 2/5 is just such a hard body to get through. Oh, they're gonna... If they sandbag the plains, I'm just gonna shake my head. Okay. Tunnel Surveyor, sure. Alright, so they are going pretty wide. But I do have decent sized creatures here, we'll see. Oh! Patchwork Beastie online! I don't need more than 2 blue. I don't need more than 2 red. Alright, I'll just get another green, I guess. Do I attack? No, let's just relax. Alright, now do I want a beastie is the question. I do have Say Its Name. So I guess the answer is yes. Like, finding a bookworm seems pretty nice. Okay. Hey, we milled 2 lands. I will take that. Let's cast this, see if we can hit Bookworm. Oh, we sure did. All right. Now I don't need to mill myself. I just don't want to deck myself. So... Trapped in the screen, sure. I'm glad I killed the Prowler, though. They just have a bunch of dinky creatures. I mean, they're not bad, actually. I'm just... Alright, no need to deck ourselves now. Let's play the Beastie. Nice Beastie boy. Okay, I mean, they're going super wide. I need to find some way to, like, whittle through all of this. They can't really attack me. Oh. That is one way to do it. That is one way to do it. 3, 4, 5, 6... You have 8 creatures? Trading this for a 3/3 Surveyor doesn't seem great. I can just give this wings, but then they can attack me for a lot. Okay. I'm going to play the Windbreaker here, see what we hit. I don't know if I have a bounce spell, but I'll manifest the Betrayer's Bargain. I'm at 16 life. I'm just going to play it defensive. Like one removal. If I attack with this and one removal spell hits the board, it's just so bad for me. Oh, that's really interesting. The question is, do I want to put them on a 4-turn clock or do I just want to start manifesting? I'm at 15 cards. Let's manifest. Let's get value. Oh, well, and then next turn we'll just give the Thresher flying. So. This just allows us to just not get run over by like a Lionheart Glimmer off the top or something crazy. Wow, they actually didn't kill my Survivor. They held that. That's pretty impressive, I will say. I have 12 cards. This is where I wish I had the Chandelier, I guess. I have 10 cards left, 7. Oh, I don't know about this Say Its Name. I don't know about this Say Its Name. Because if they kill this, they mill me as well. They're 14. The thing is, they can't really attack me. I'm just going to move this now to my Beastie. This puts them on a 3-turn clock, and we'll just play accordingly. That's an Entity Tracker, so they have a lot of good top decks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They have 9 creatures, goodness. Bottomless Pool off the top. That's kind of an outrageous draw, I'm going to say. With Entity Tracker. Like, I felt like we've done a good job of getting way more resources than our opponent, but our opponent's also drawn... They have 12 lands left in their deck, it seems. Good beats. Wow. Alrighty. Do I want to manifest? 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 9 mana. Four, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to manifest because I have Say Its Name. So if it gets to the point where I need to get something really good back, I can do that as well. Fear of Falling. Oh, that's annoying. And they're drawing a bunch of cards too. All right. Fear of Falling is really, really rough. We hit a land. That's also really, really rough. All right, and then we're manifesting here too. Ugh. This is going to be tough to win. What's our biggest creature? I think it's the Thresher. But that just does not give us a lot of time to win. The thing is, games like this are kind of rare. It's like your opponent has to draw nearly as many cards as you. And obviously our opponent was able to. I don't think I can cast Say Its Name. I don't think it's just an option, so... We just have to win with what we have on board. Alright, this entity tracker is absolutely going bananas. How much removal do I have? I do have... No, I manifested all of my removal spells. Great. What is this? Okay. There you go. There you go. You hit a land pocket. It's okay. They can't really attack us. We just need to hope they just, like, don't go too crazy. Oh! That is something that I'm interested in. I'm at 16. I'm not gonna die. It doesn't really matter, right? Alright. Come on, Cursed Windbreaker! Come on, Cursed Windbreaker! Glimmer Burst, okay, they need to find an answer. This is actually really interesting though, because I can put the I can put my Windbreaker on my Survivor for the win. But if I don't, I deck myself. So I can take it slow. Or I can try to get them right away. Because, oh, no, I have a Spineseeker Centipede. That's right. I have a Spineseeker Centipede. So I can flip that up. Yeah, okay. Ah, yes. You love to see it. You love to see it. The old attack of desperation. Actually, hold on. Let's just block 1/1s. This one will block the cheerleader in case they can untap it. This will block here. This blocks there. This blocks there. This trades there. Okay. Hold on. Do I want to block the 3/4 there with anything? I'm taking 3, 4, 5 damage. Oh, 8 damage. Sure. The thing is, the more of my creatures that live, I can just kill them, right? Unless they play Split Up or something. Although I do have 2 tapped creatures. So if they kill all my untapped creatures, I can still... Wow! Cursed Windbreaker for the win! Cursed Windbreaker for the win, and we were playing a very dangerous game. Choosing not to go with Say Its Name there, I think, was really, really important. But the Cursed Windbreakers came in clutch. Still not playing the Chandelier. I just think games like that are a little more rare. Maybe I should play it for science, though. Maybe I should just play it over like a Bashful Beastie. I don't know. Anyways. Gonna keep this hand here. Turn 1 Beastie. Try to get Delirium as quickly as possible. Nice curve. Need a 3rd land here, if possible. I figured we were going to mill that land. So with the Wary Watchdog, whatever it is, I guess if it's a land... no, we're just putting this in the yard. Okay. I was going to say, if it's a land, then I'd have to keep it on top and then just not activate the Beastie. But as is, I can just keep activating the Beastie. Okay. Oh, we did draw a land. That is huge. Not really interested in Under the Skin just yet, but I do want to try to hit Delirium. I just need to hit a creature. So let's cast Cursed Windbreaker and put a creature in the yard. Or what do we have? Instant... Aw, that's unfortunate. We have instant sorcery land, and then we hit instant land. Okay. Oh well. I mean, if this trade happens, then the beastie gets turned on, so... say its name I don't really care for. I already have Delirium. This is fine. Getting a red land would be nice, but I didn't mill any red lands. Oh, perfect. Let's kill the Inspector and get in for 5. Nothing great to get back with Under the Skin right now. Threats around every corner. That's a fantastic card, and I am interested in putting lots of pressure on my opponent. Oh, you know what? I have Under the Skin. What am I doing? I'm supposed to be milling myself. Let's cast Growing Dread. Let's manifest this. Let's play this. Let's get back the machete. Very good. All right, that's a nice little curvaceous start here. Keep our opponent on the back foot if possible. We're just gonna jam with everything. The Centipede notably is a 4/4 if I have to flip it up. All right, they have all the mana in the world. No need to mill now. Another Windbreaker, sure. We only play one way! That's pretty good. They have 3 cards in hand. Turn inside out. Wow. So my question here is, do I want to continue adding to my board? Or do I want to get my opponent low here so that the Glassworks can finish them off? Because I can get in for an additional 2 points of damage here. I think it's probably more important to just add to the board. So I'm not going to flip it over yet. And it's still, like, I can use that as a trick. Good turn for them, though. Splashing Winter's Intervention is something I would not recommend. But they're getting a lot of value off threats around every corner. We can also move the Cursed Windbreaker onto our Conductive Machete, which is really nice. If I draw a land, that's actually really nice, because then I can cast Windbreaker and move the Windbreaker. Paranormal Analyst into another Manifest card? Wow. What is your deck, by the way? What is, turn inside, blue-green, splashing, turn inside out, and Winter's Intervention. Splash responsibly, friends. Splash responsibly. They have so many good cards, and then they just chuck in random cards like this. You look at this. Unnerving Grasp, good card. No need to play garbage in your deck. Oh, this is going to be great, by the way. I mean, depending on what they have. But I'm going to eat that Fear of Isolation. Hopefully. They're down to 1 card. All right, 4/4 Vigilance Flyer. Conductive Machete is lethal. Okay, Glimmer Burst. If they don't find an answer to the Centipede, they will die. It looks like they found an answer to the Centipede. Next turn, I think it's probably safer. Instead of equipping the Machete, I just play the other Windbreaker and move it to the other face down card. Wow. Okay. Presumably they have like another interactive spell here, is my guess. Ooh, those are both very good. I think I'm just interested in the bigger creature here. Like, they definitely have something, but I just, you know, yeah, sure. That's fine. We have all the mana. So, if they need to have another interactive spell, right? Like, we're kind of forcing them to have another interactive spell. And they can hit me down to 10. They can hit me for 10. And I think they had, like, no cards, right? They went from Glimmer Burst. So if they went Glimmer Burst into, like, just a bunch more removal, then obviously we die. And it has to be instant speed removal, too, right? Because if they sorcery speed kill this one... Okay, so they're looking for something here. Let's see what they manifest. It has to be instant speed removal or like a reach. I mean, there's a lot of cards. There's also a lot of misses. Okay, they hit Overlord of the Flood Pits, which they cannot cast. One card left in hand. I mean, they certainly have a lot of power in their deck. Like I said, I'm not in a position to play around anything here. Woo! Cursed Windbreakers getting it done. They have been the absolute MVPs here so far, allowing us to beat the far more powerful decks here by giving us... Because our deck is capable of more aggressive starts. So, especially with the triple beastie, so I do like that, and then we can just try to close things out. I actually think this deck is so good at getting Delirium that I don't want to play Say Its Name, and I just want to play something else. You know what? Let's go with the Chandelier experiment, okay? That's. I'm 3-1. Let's not cook too much, but I do think Say Its Name is probably unnecessary here. Okay, I will keep this hand. Turn 1 Beastie. Gonna keep milling until we hit Delirium. Turn 2 Bookworm is very good. Why don't we draw our Bookworm? Oh, damn. That was a 2-drop, too. It's okay. Alright, so we're going to have to rely on a nice aggressive start here. Oh, come on. Don't hit me with the nice when you went turn 2 Bookworm. You have no right. You have no right. You can't nice me when you go turn 2 Bookworm. Okay, land. Land. Oh, this is annoying. So no Delirium yet. The Defiant Survivor, if it trades, will put a creature in the graveyard, which I think is pretty good. So we'll just play that. Also, it makes it kind of awkward for them. I mean, I'm kind of interested in just blocking, honestly. I do have Curse Windbreaker plus Survivor as a combo here, but that seems a little bit too slow based off of our opponent's start. Diversion Specialist. So what are they splashing? I guess they're like us. Maybe their mana's just really good, but they're green. Oh, they're green-red splashing Bookworm and unable to scream, or something. Yeah, they have a good deck. They're just straight 3 colors. Okay, fair enough. They're not attacking. Yeah, this might be a little too much value for us to handle. Oh, there's the Chandelier. Okay. Huh. I can get that back with Under the Skin at some point. I'm just going to keep playing my biggest creature. No point attacking with the Survivor here. Next turn, we have a really high likelihood of getting Delirium off the Beasties. So that's nice. But they've, like, drawn 2 cards off the Bookworm. 2 mana, 2/3, draw 2 cards. What do you think? What are your thoughts on 2 mana Muldrifter? 2 mana, 2/3, draw 2 cards, and then threats around every corner. It's just like they're up a gajillion cards. Literally a gajillion. This is a gajillion. Okay, stay hidden, stay silent on the Thresher. Flip up Flesh Burrower to draw a card. Okay. Alright, we hit the sorcery. I don't think I need to mill anymore. That's a Paranormal Analyst, which is pretty good. Yep. I mean, I don't want to attack here, so... Our opponent's deck is extremely strong! And this is where the lack of interaction, right? The two mana Mythic uncommons, both the Bookworm and the Gremlin Tamer, those are obviously the problems. The hell? Okay. Do you have all those cards and that was your play? Interesting. Okay. I mean, it does, to be fair, it does start putting pressure on me, which is good, but I'm surprised because I thought they would just continue trying to get value. You know what I mean? But they have amazing interaction. I mean, they have a phenomenal deck. Full stop. We need to start attacking them back. So if I draw a land, I can go Windbreaker on the Survivor. You know, just a tiny bit of value. Look, sometimes you just get paired against a better teamer deck. That happens. It's got more interaction, threats around every corner. So. Razorkin Hordecaller? What the heck? Okay. What's getting double strike is the question. Okay. Wait, so this has Death Touch? Okay, so this has double strike, so we'll block here. I mean, sure, whatever. Okay, they got some filler too. Maybe they have enough enchantments, I don't know. Okay. Oh, that was good. That was very, very good. I might cast Under the Skin just to get a land here. Or something. I'm not sure what. No, it's got to be land. Just to add something to the board and continue curving out. What land do I want to get back? I guess it's just island. Are we splashing? We're splashing red, right? So yeah, let's just get back island. Like I said, my only realistic shot at this is by being aggressive, just because it feels like they've just drawn so many cards. So that's kind of what I'm going with here. And they have the tunnel. They have the Tunnel of Hate, so I need to attack them back. I can't just sit there and chump block forever. That's just not an option, right? So, Jesus Christ. Yep. Oh, this is so much damage. I guess I'm chumping the double striker. So I don't take 6 damage. They probably have a removal spell for my beastie. Yeah, I mean, like I said, every now and then you just play against a better version of your deck, and there's just not much you can do, right? It's not an 8-person pod. I'm at 11. They discarded a Twist Reality with Twist Reality mana up. Is it a second Twist Reality? It must be, right? I feel like there's no card better than... I mean, there's very few cards better than Twist Reality at this point. All right. I've had enough. I've had enough. Good deck. Felonious Foul? I don't know. Anyways. Great deck. Congratulations. I approve of that deck far more than the other blue-green deck that we played earlier. Their splashes made sense. Okay, on the play here, definitely a solid hand. We have turn 2 Analyst, Watchdog, Survivor. Turn 2 Paranormal Analyst from the blue-white player. I'll play the... I don't have a Manifest card to play next turn. So I'll just play out the Watchdog here. Glimmerlight. Wary Watchdog's biggest nightmare. Biggest nightmare. Alright, we'll take 2. Alright, well, we have the machete here, so we're setting up for some value with the machete. Assuming they don't have a removal spell for Analyst. I feel like if they did, they probably would have played it on the previous turn. Oh my gosh. How many games has this won in the history of Magic? Or in the history of this format? I don't know. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. I guess I'll play the Windbreaker. Guess we get a forest back. Just trying to minimize the damage I take from the insects. I just got to keep manifesting until I can find the Inferno to kill the Overlord. Yeah, certainly just blocking these flyers. 2 types in the yard. Oh, artifact creature. Oh, I forgot I had that in my deck. That is an answer. Nice. I mean, they have counterspell mana, but... Good for you. Better that they counter that than my break down the door, right? Glimmer Burst. Okay, I'm going to kill this before they get any opportunity to get this back somehow. So, let's do that. Take 2. No Overlord for you. I just have to somehow outvalue these... Oh, son of a gun. I forgot that I have an instant in my hand. I didn't need to mill anymore. Yeah. I didn't need to mill anymore, so I shouldn't have milled the Thresher. Oh well. Alright, well, at least we dealt with the Mistmoors. They still have 4 cards in hand, because this card's bonkers. Alright, so the things that we need are Manifest cards to kind of get out of this. Okay, okay. I see it. I guess they're going to move Glimmerlight onto the 2/1 flyer? I don't know. We'll see. No? So we're just kind of in the hope to draw Manifest cards to get value. Or Mountain. Hope to draw Mountain to get value. Gotta find some way to get damage through, right? And then I think I'm supposed to equip the Analyst because that blocks the flyer. I have infinite mana, so might as well. I thought they were actually going to exile my Cursed Windbreaker. Actually, no, I need to do it on the Beastie. I need to do it on the Beastie. For some reason, I thought Cursed Windbreaker also gives +1/+1. They have a Glimmerlight too, so... I mean, I'm at 12 life. I gotta make this trade. But if they have any reasonable hand here, because we have so much mana in play, like I said, Manifest cards would be amazing. Drown Diner from the opponent. They have so much action. Come on, deck! Let's get a Manifest card going. Let's get this... Let's just... We have like 7 Manifest cards, a Cursed Windbreaker, whatever, something of value. Hallelujah. Okay. That was good. What am I getting back? Maybe it's the Thresher? No, it's the Machete for sure. So let's play Under the Skin. Oh, what a good draw. Okay. So I get the other card back, right? Let me look at my graveyard. I'm getting the Machete back. This is great. This is great news, friends. Really, really great. The question is, do I flip this up or do I cast Machete? This puts so much more of a board presence. I'm just going to play Machete. Whew. I don't need another land. So let's just get back the Beastie, I guess. And then play this Beastie. Okay! Wow, what a turn! That was so much value. That was so much value. Right? We added to the board and we just got infinite value. Ghostly Keybearer is nice. Okay. Sure. Obviously not milling. Betrayer's Bargain. Wow. Do I want to save this for something big? I mean, I'm going to just attack with this. Whoa. Okay, let's just kill the Keybearer. That's all I wanted to do anyways. Okay, now I don't even care about the Betrayer's Bargain. Let's just flip this up and play a Beastie, and we're good. 14 cards left. We do have a Chandelier still in our deck. Wow, what a comeback. Our opponent went like 2-drop, 3-drop Overlord of the Mistmoors. And we are coming back here. Emerge from the Cocoon on the Keybearer is whatever. They're going to tap down my Beastie, sure. That's a Glassworks. Okay. I will start things off with a Cursed Windbreaker to see what I hit. Let us Manifest Dread the Lakeside Shack. Get back the Manifest Dread, which will draw us a card at some point. I don't have to cast it this turn, but my mana kind of wants me to. I have 11 cards left. Yeah, alright, let's kill the Keybearer, just because it's a nice flyer. And I'm just going to play this. Alright, we get a forest back. Let's play out all of our mana. Let's attack with this, sure. Like, I'm just so far ahead on cards now, I just don't care about trading cards. Like, I just don't care if my Beastie trades with any reasonable playable piece of cardboard on the other side. We're going to draw cards from the Bookworm. And like I said, we do have that Chandelier. We do have to be careful, though. Obviously, if they have a counter or something, that would be bad. But we also have a pretty sizable board here. So it's not going to take too long for us to just be able to close them out. Okay. Sure. They've got a 5/5. And there is the Chandelier. You kind of want to wait till the very last moment to actually do the Chandelier thing. All right, let's start doing some damage. Curse Windbreaker, right? Seized from slumber. Okay. I'm at 12 life. I want to just put this on the beastie. I'm not milling. All right, they have one card left. Okay, we are set up nicely here. No need to mill. Play out our land, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To the skies. We have 6 cards left. Let's flip that. Put them down to 3. No, and then we still have Betrayer's Bargain available and a bunch of blockers. Drowned Diner. How many cards do they have left? Okay. I mean, I have 2 lethal flyers. So this better be a damn good Drowned Diner. They need to play like a removal spell and Meatlock or something. But Meatlocker doesn't actually even matter because I have 2 flyer. Like, I can just move the Curse Recording. Yeah, they're dead. Yep. Okay. All right. We just beat turn 4 Overlord of the Mistmoors, friends. We beat turn 4 Overlord of the Mistmoors. That was a clutch break down the door. Alrighty, 4 and 2 with our decent deck. There's the Chandelier. I'm still not... I don't know. The games do go long, so I can't really complain too much. I don't have a 2-drop here, but I have a million 3s. God, that's just such an annoying card. Such an annoying card. It's just too good. I'm gonna forever complain about this card whenever my opponents play it on turn 2. Also, when I play it on turn 2. Hey, that was a good draw at least. Don't need mountain. I can go fetch for the mountain, so I'd rather draw the removal spell. Yeah, good for you. Good for you. Good work. Oh, man. The question here is if I should, like, play the Analyst and try to get my... Yeah, I should. Like, if they have a removal spell, obviously it's unfortunate, but I need to get my value engine going too. And just hope that they have a similar hand to me. But to be fair, they've been looting every turn. It's just, this is... Next turn we can cast Under the Skin. One note, by the way, because I've made this mistake before with this. When you cast Under the Skin and you see the 2 cards, make sure you don't choose one of those 2 cards to get back with Under the Skin when you have a Paranormal Analyst in play. What the heck? Was that really worth? I'll keep that. It's a manifest card. I guess they didn't have a land. Wow. Okay. Now they have to discard? All right. And we're not missing our land drops. That is a red source, but what do I get back? Probably the Watchdog, right? So let's manifest the forest. Get back the Watchdog. The Lighthouse comes back to our hand, and then we can play that. All right. Next turn we can go, I don't know, Centipede into Watchdog or something. Moldering Gym. They're not at 6 lands yet, so I don't need to do any door breaking. Can I just get a removal spell for the Bookworm here? That would be fantastic. Just a humble little removal spell would be nice. If they play a Beastie, that's going to be really annoying too. They discarded Breakdown the Door. Interesting, because that would actually get them more cards. So it feels like they don't have a shortage of action type effects. The Centipede doesn't do much. I have plenty of lands. So I think I just play Survivor Watchdog. And then just try to surveil something good. Oh yeah, we will keep that one. Maybe I could have bluff attack with this, but if they block, it's a disaster. Scorch, hey, I don't mind that. Although, man, I did have the combo, I just realized. I actually had the combo. I didn't even think about it for some reason, but yes, I had Survivor, Defiant Survivor plus Curse Windbreaker, which is fantastic, obviously. They are stuck on lands. That is so good for us. Flood Pit's Droner. Okay. Here the question is, do I just like Growing Dread just to keep drawing cards? This is a better use of my mana though, but if they kill my Analyst, it's really annoying. So yeah, I'm just gonna run this out. It's just yeah, we are just getting endless value here. I mean, the Analyst is being better than the Bookworm here. So happy about this situation. Next turn, it's just... yeah, we have access to so many good plays. Painter Studio, sure. Okay, they get to play a tap land here. And we get to continue applying pressure. I kind of want to land here. Wow. Okay, I'll take Beastie Beatdown, I guess. Yep. We get to kill the Bookworm, and all of a sudden they lose all their advantage, and we just have way too big of a board. Paranormal Analyst for the win. And Mana Screwed opponent. Wow. I did not think we were going to win that one, just because my opponent played the turn 2 Bookworm, and played turn 3 the Under the Skin. They got extremely unlucky not finding a land, number 4. Our rank has not been budging, though, I will say. Rank 4 forever. Who the heck is rank 3? Answer me in the comments. If you're rank 3, answer me. Alright, look, this is a ley line. Should this be the pump spell? Like, how aggressive? Our deck is not super duper aggressive. Whatever, it's fine. Looks, a lot of good players seem to like this card. Also, if I were to guess, I haven't really been following his content recently, but I'm sure some of you do. Just tell me. Okay, just let me know. Is this like a Sam Black special? I bet Sam Black loves that card. That's exactly the nonsense he's into. All right, 2 types in the graveyard for now. I can flip this up for 4 damage, but of course I'm not going to. Seize from Slumber, no. All right, we're gonna go Centipede into the mountains. They have to have some kind of removal spell here. Nope, just an Appendage Amalgam. All right, good beats. We'll block. Puts a creature in our yard. Gets us 1 step closer to Delirium. Now we need to hit just like any spell, and the Beastie becomes active. Okay, the Beastie is active, but it's also dead. Sadness. Betrayer's Bargain is nice with Growing Dread. Anyways, let's go ahead and get an island, I guess. But I will play the mountain. Wait, we don't have Delirium? Oh, this is an artifact. Wow. Unreal. I mean, I definitely don't want to kill the loner. I'm just going to pass. I'll trade my Wary Watchdog with the loner if that's what I have to do. Although I don't think they're going to attack me either, to be fair. But no reason not to flip this up. Let's mill. Boom! Delirium! Delirium online. I'm going to save my removal. Let's go. Obviously, if they have a combat trick, we'll use a removal spell. But if not, wow, they didn't want to kill my Watchdog? They have no removal? All right. 6 mana, 4/4 flyer. Let's go. Don't play Damnation, please. And if they kill this, they take 7 and then we get to Shattered Yard. That's not bad. Okay, well, they're just dead. That was an odd hand that they had. Okay, I'll take it. Maybe they have some really nice reanimation stuff going on. Yes! We did it! It only took going 7-1 in the last draft and being what? 5-2 in this one? Oh my gosh. Oh, 6-2. Hey, we're playing for a trophy. I am better than I thought. Okay, just relax. Relax, okay? But we're going for a trophy, and we have now cracked the top 3. All right, playing a Mythic 251 for the trophy. We are on the play with good mana. We draw the Chandelier every single game. Nearly every single game. See, that's what happens when you put a 6-mana card in your deck, though. It's just like, Arena's like, ha! You wanted to play a 6-mana 4/4? Yeah, okay, you can have it, buddy. I don't know. That was kind of close, I think. I'm not actually sure what to do there. But I figured the Beastie in the yard also gets me closer to Delirium. Also, just all the 2-mana Signpost cards are in effect today. That's 2 Bookworms on turn 2 and then now a Tamer. But hey, that's what happens when you don't have removal. You know, if I saw some Unable to Screams, I could have taken it. I guess there was a Scorching Dragonfire. I mean, if this was a Beastie, I could have flipped it up. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be... Maybe it's just always supposed to be the cheaper card. Like, double Beastie going just guarantees Delirium. But this Beastie, like, if I just hit a land or an instant, we're good. Ethereal Armor? Oh gosh. That's a good start from the opponent, I will say. I need to get to 5 mana as soon as possible. We hit a stupid artifact. Ugh. I'm gonna play this over to Thresher to try to get Delirium. There we go. Oh wow, this is actually a really nice combo. Manifesting Defiant Survivor is kind of nice. But what's nicer is an unchecked Gremlin Tamer. That's not. Wait, you're what colors are you? Oh, the Bant Enchantment. Okay, I need a land so badly. Give me a land. Untapped land, please. Okay. If you're going to bless my opponent with the perfect mana draw, with Gremlin Tamer, at the very least, you can give me a land that's untapped for my Impossible Inferno. Please. Or a Beastie Beatdown. I'll take that too. Yes! Okay. We're in it, friends. We are live. Sure. All right. Untapped land, that was big. Hey. Look, they still have a lot of action going on here. I am by no means out of it here. But we've managed to at least stabilize what's going on, and we're resuming the game here. That's what's happening. That is all that's happening. I am not far ahead or anything like that. Would like to draw Bookworm into this. Oh, that's really good. Okay. Will they attack me? I don't think they're blocking me, so. Yep, they draw a card. All right, we need some answers. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I think I'm killing the face down card and just beating down. Let's go. I put it on the flyer here because this one I can flip over next turn for a 5-power creature. So I literally have 2 lethal ground attackers, and this can also be lethal because if I flip this over, it's also a 5-power creature. So my opponent has all the resources on the planet. They have access to 7 mana with a bunch of cards in hand, but I have some large, chunky monsters in play, and I'm ready to beat down. All right, they have 8 mana available with 4 cards. What can they do? What can they do? Just play Altanak. Just play an Altanak. Come on. Let's see. I think they're going to want to kill this flyer. Well, the thing, though, is if they kill something at sorcery speed, I can move the Windbreaker to the Thresher, right? So that doesn't work either. Okay. Hey, that's 1 mana down. 1 mana down. That is good to see because it tells me that they don't have the immediate answer. Gremlin Tamer, who? They have double Gremlin Tamer Bookworm. Okay. They kept something on top. Now they put an extra blocker in play. Okay. Sheltered by Ghosts? Come on. That is literally the best card they could have had. Oh my gosh. And a meat locker. Okay, so again, literally the best combination of things that could have happened for them. All right, give me a removal spell for the Bookworm. I don't have that many. What do I have left? I have Break Open the Door. I have Glassworks, I guess. Oh, that's so crazy. I mean, their deck is really good. Mana's a little dicey, but deck is certainly powerful. They have one card left in hand. Oh, man. So I can flip this up and make a manifest, or I can just play a 6/6 flyer or a 4/4 flyer. I think playing a 4/4 flyer is just best here. It's bigger than the Bookworm. I mean, it's the best I got. If they can defeat me off of this, so be it. Yeah, they're going to. That's unfortunate. Yeah, good beats. Damn. I thought that Beastie Beatdown was a good draw, but they like outdrew us. So I need another play here. I mean, obviously killing the Bookworm would be fantastic. Having another 3/3 in play seems good. I mean, we have 3 blockers. This thing doesn't have flying, but they have, yeah, infinite gas. Infinite gas. Sheltered by light. Oh, okay, well, they can just drown Diner here to try to find a removal spell. I mean, obviously I'm tapped out, so it's just... I wonder why they're doing that. Wouldn't you rather try to draw a removal spell and go for the win immediately? Maybe not. Oh, that's so... Am I gonna lose a Silent Hall Creeper? Oh no. Oh, and they get to make a 3/3 here? I'm at 1 life. I mean, it's possible. I mean, actually, it's very likely. I mean, alternatively, this I could have flipped a Paranormal Analyst to try to find something off of this, but... Yeah, I just have so few removal that this is rough. All right, they go to 14. Hey, I get another card draw here though with the Thresher. They're 14. I don't think I have lethal. They have 4 creatures, so I can't go too crazy. I do make a replacement creature. Removal spell for the Hall Creeper. Come on. Ah. What's my removal? Hold on. Oh, I can hit the break down the door. And flip my Bashful Beastie. What's my line here? I mean, certainly attacking with the Defiant Survivor makes sense. And then I can attack with the Thresher. And I can attack... maybe I just attack with everything and they just, like, block. Come on! If I don't draw a removal spell here, I'm just dead, right? Alright. Oh, well. It was a valiant effort, friends. It was a valiant effort. My only hope now is that they just don't block. But Silent Hall Creeper is sadly going to get us. Unless I have a creature that gains me life. Oh, that was rough. What a turn, right? They went Sheltered by Ghosts, Split Skin Doll, and Meat Locker. I was like, in my mind, I was like, do your worst. They did their worst. They did their worst. Close. Silent Hall Creeper? Come on. That's like the worst way to die. That's the worst way to die. Oh, man. A 1/1 unblockable. Look at my army. Can you imagine, by the way? 2 wizards dueling, battling it out. My army is a giant beast 5/4, ferocious, dies and manifests. A flying, pumped up, hardy, defiant survivor. A delirious, powerful, slashing Wickerfolk Thresher. And a 2/2. Against a sneaky little 1/1. Oh well. So sneaky. No, we were rank 3 just for a second. Just for a second. I'll get it back. I'll get it back, I promise. Anyways, let's take a look at the deck. Solid deck, bread and butter, right? Bread and butter, just my typical Teamer Delirium nonsense. Chandelier was simply just okay, but everything else I really liked. And that's just how powerful these blue uncommons are in the set. I wasn't blue at all, but I took them and they won me a lot of my games. Literally, the cards that won me the game were my blue cards. It was the Windbreakers, the Analysts. They just gave me so much value and allowed me to kind of close out games too. One of the problems with blue-green is you're able to put a bunch of random manifests and beasties into play, but sometimes you can't close out games. And the Windbreaker definitely helps with that. I like the beasties as well. I was able to get Delirium pretty easily. I did have several Delirium cards in my deck, so I just thought this was a nice little cheap creature to play in my decks. And all in all, nothing fantastic here. I don't have any bomb rares or anything like that, but this is a bomb uncommon. This is a bomb uncommon. And honestly, this deck probably overperformed. 6 wins is pretty good for this configuration of cards where we don't have anything absolutely insane, but we just focused on synergies, good curve, a handful of interaction, and that was enough to get us to a win and in, and even allowed us to sniff rank 3. I'm going to do another draft very soon to try to get to top 3 again, but still a successful outing. Sadly, no trophy this time around. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've been enjoying all of this content, and I really hope you do, the best way to support me, outside of course, watching these videos, is through my Patreon channel. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Additionally, check out tcgplayer.com for all your Magic the Gathering singles and sealed product needs. If you want to pick up some booster boxes, you want to pick up some individual cards for your next regional championship, make sure you check them out. Make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below before you make any purchases. Last but not least, make sure you check out heavyplay.com for top-of-the-line deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, life pads, and more. They've got really, really great stuff, a really nice collection. Make sure you check them out. heavyplay.com/paulcheon will get you 10% off your first order. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.